Right, guys, let's continue. So actually, we don't know what is the reason why no one has been joined. Only some one person from previous batch it was joined. He's using my link. That's the reason he has got the name as Vamsi. Okay, so no worries, guys. Let's continue the discussion. Yeah, I think some couple of people has been joined. Right. Okay, guys, let's continue, guys. Maybe the time change. Okay, we didn't change. Let's say it's 9 to 10. It is going to be 8 to 9. We just made a small change. Okay, so let's continue. In the case if they have been missing, we'll do that. They will get the recorded video. Okay. So once again, let's continue the discussion. Like in the last session, I have shown you for installation of Linux, what are the basic requirements are required. So one is going to be, we require the VMware that is going to be, I told you to install which is going to be the VMware workstation player, which is going to be the workstation player is one software. So why? Because we have to install on top of the Windows. So VMware workstation player, that is the 17 we have been got downloaded. And apart from that, one Unix, whatever the one you require, whether you require Ubuntu, whether you require CentOS, whether you require some other operating system. So you install it. So we downloaded Ubuntu actually, guys. Ubuntu, which is going to be 22 version we have been seen, which is going to be LTS, what we are going to call it as. So we have both the softwares readily available in our system. We downloaded. This is, I told you, download and install this software. So hope you have been done. So download and we have to install it. This is going to be VMware Workstation Player. And this one we have been only downloaded only, guys. We didn't install it, right? We have not yet installed actually. This is going to be the Ubuntu, what we have to, we have already downloaded. So these are the two softwares. I'll show you once. I'll show you the softwares once so that we can have a look into that. We already downloaded. You can see it, guys. So if you can see, this is going to be my VMware, which is going to be the VMware, which is going to be the player, which is going to be 17 is one version. And the second thing is going to be this one actually, guys. This one, Ubuntu. Ubuntu is one more version. Even I told you, we can use Oracle, which is going to be VirtualBox also, we can use it. So any one of them. So if you want to install a VirtualBox, I'll show you later. I'll show you. But as of now, I'm showing on the VMware player. I already installed it. Okay. So once if it is installed on your desktop, you can see the VMware workstation player. You can see on the desktop. This is the shortcut for the VMware player. If the shortcut is not available, don't worry. So go to the apps. Go to your operating system and go to the apps. And there we are going to be having the option called as, which is going to be the VMware which is going to be the VMware, what we can see it actually. So VMware Workstation Player. Got it? So this is going to be the option, what we can see it, guys. Okay. So just click on that, either click on that or click on that. Just double click on this. It will open the virtual machine, which is going to be the VMware Workstation Player will be opens. This is already, if we can see, already there is going to be 2 operating systems has been already hosted. See the procedure, guys. Very simple procedure. So a very simple procedure only. Just you can note down all the steps what we require and we can do it actually. So these are the 2 options what we have it, guys. 2 options what we have it. Now what I'm going to do now, I don't want to use this existing one. I want to create a new one. I want to create it. Otherwise, I can delete it. I can create a new one. Anything is a fine case. I can delete it and I can create a new one. I can create it actually. Now look at this. So here we can see one option. Actually, in your system, what will happen? There is a home page will be there. By default, we'll be getting home page in your system. We don't get these options. Ubuntu and CentOS like this, we don't get it. So we'll get the home page actually. So we'll get the home page. And what you do now is just click on this button called as click on the button, create a new virtual machine, because already it was installed. Don't get confused. Don't get confused, guys. Okay. So it was already installed. So that is the reason. That is going to be the reason actually. But what you can do is just let me stop it once. So once again, I'm opening here. You can see it, guys. Just a minute. Once again, I'll open it. Right. So see, guys, this is going to be the one what we are having it actually. So then we can see something called as an home page here. There is a home will be there. So what do you do, guys? Very simple. Ignore these two options, guys. Ignore these two options. What is there? By default in your system, it will be empty. See, in my system already, but once if you host it, in your system also will get this, guys. In your system also will get this option Ubuntu or whatever the name you give, it will give you the name. So go to the home page, click on the create a new virtual machine. What you do is just click on create a new virtual machine. Click on the new virtual machine, guys. See, guys, it is very simple wizard only, just a next option only. So what you do, guys, what you are going to do is just once again, I'm showing you guys. Click on the new virtual machine. Now, what you do is just select the option called as I will install the operating system later. I'll install the operating system later. Just nothing to do. Everything is going to be next option. Even if the option is there also, you can just ignore and just what you do is I will install the operating system later. Just click on the next button, guys. Now it is asking like which operating system we are installing. Yesterday I told you, guest operating system. Who is your guest operating system? So on top of Windows, we are installing. So it is going to be host is Windows, guest is going to be Linux. Which one you are installing? So it is going to be Microsoft Windows or Linux or other operating system. I selected Linux. Which one you want to select it? There are so many options are there. Already we have been seen, right, guys? So many options we have seen. Red Hat Linux, I told you. So see, Linux is going to be there. Ubuntu is going to be there. And some other Linux kernels also, a different Linux versions are there. Even so many are there actually, guys. There are so many are there actually. See this, these are going to be the options actually, guys. So which is going to be Debian, which is going to be Fedora. So we are having so many are going to be there. I selected Ubuntu. Why? Because it's not mandatory that you have to select it, but generally just to understand the names, it is going to be. Click on the next. Observe carefully whatever the name you want to give. So depending on that name, depending on the option, it is selecting. For example, I selected the option called as Zen, which is going to be, let us say that I'm selecting the option called as Zen CentOS, for example. So once if I click on the next, now if you can see what is the name of your virtual machine, it is going to be CentOS 6. It's not a mandatory. It is only just a notation. So it is not that must and should you have to select the name correctly. You give any name, not a problem. Only thing is the name is going to be taken from there. That's why I'm just selecting the name called as, which is going to be the Ubuntu is the name I have been given. Just click on the next button, guys. Just click on the next button. Any name you can give, but already Ubuntu was already there. So I can't give Ubuntu once again. Just you can give some name because it is a new one. I'll say which is going to be Ubuntu underscore name. That is a name of the virtual machine. So here on the left hand side, we'll get a name like this virtual underscore machine. And where is the virtual machine is getting created? You can see that in the documents folder of virtual machines. In that we'll be having the folder. Just very simple. Click on the next and just click on the finish, guys. So it is already taken 20 GB. Just nothing to do. How much memory you are allocating? 20 GB sufficient. Just click on the next because we are not using the this particular Linux for doing most of the, we are not doing an application. We are learning on your operating system. Click on the finish, guys. So see, on the left hand side, we are going to be getting a name called as an Ubuntu underscore new. Same as it is in your system also, you will be getting this option called as an Ubuntu underscore new. What I did is I have been created more number of, I created more number of virtual machines. That is the reason I can say I can host as many, I can host it actually, guys. Okay. Now look at this one. What we have to do now, just a small setting we have to do, guys. A small setting we have to do. Can you see, observe carefully, edit the virtual machine settings. We have to edit, guys. We have to edit the virtual machine settings. See what we have to do, guys. How much memory I have been given? 4 GB. Because my system is having 16 GB, I have allocated, see, minimum 2 GB, maximum 16 GB. See there, very clearly we can say minimum is going to be 2 GB. Gets operating system, minimum GB is going to be. Recommended memory is going to be 4 GB. Maximum recommended memory is going to be this much I can go. Isn't it? So by default, it already allocated. It's also just like a machine. So obviously we have to give the RAM, we have to give the number of which is going to be the processors, all these things we have to do. So memory is going to be 4 GB. So in the case, if you say that, sir, my system is not having more memory, my system is having 6 GB, so 16 GB. So I can allocate 4 GB. I can allocate 4 GB. But in the case your system is having only 4 GB, so don't allocate 4 GB. Try to decrease it. Make it 2 GB, guys. Make it 2 GB. So you can just move this. We can move it actually, guys. So see, I made it as 2 GB or give 3 GB or 4 GB, whatever you want, you can give it. I'm giving 4 GB. 40, which is going to be, it's going to be 4098, right? It is going to be 4096, 1024 into this one. 4 GB I have been given. So memory is 4 GB, default as it is, left it, leave it. And processors, how many processors it is taking? 2 processors we are taking. So there are going to be 2 cores. How many cores are there? There are 2 cores. My system is having 8 cores, so I can assign 2 cores, 4 cores, whatever you want. If you don't want, you can just assign 1 core also sufficient, not a problem at all. So minimum 2 cores, it is better actually, guys. Now, main important is, can you see one option? It is nothing but previously, guys, nowadays nobody is installing the operating system. Previously, when we want to install the operating system, we used to have a CD. So put the CD in the CD drive and we have to install it actually. But nowadays, nobody is using the CD drives, isn't it? So if you observe carefully, CD or a DVD, here we have the option, guys. Use the ISO image file. So it is nothing but we are putting the CD into the CD drive, just like that. Use the ISO image file, click on the browse. You have to select the ISO file, which we have been downloaded from Ubuntu. See the file actually? The file is going to be the extension is .iso. See the file Ubuntu -22.04 .-2. Yesterday we downloaded, no guys. Yesterday we downloaded from Ubuntu and I told you to download it. So select the file, guys. That's it. That is only thing what you have to do. Apart from that, nothing to do, guys. Everything is next process only we'll do from now onwards. Nothing to do. Just a few steps we are going to do that. So once again, I'll show you. Just click on OK. Now you can see the option. Once again, I'll show you, guys. Once again, I'll show you. Right click, I'll delete it. Once again, I'm showing you, guys. Have a look at this one. So deleting, I'm deleting. Nothing problem, guys. Nothing will be having a problem because again, we can reinstall it. Because we don't have any, nothing loss of data, nothing is there. Once again, I'm showing you, I'm clicking on the new virtual machine. Just select the option saying that I will install it later. I will install the operating system later. Click on the next. I selected the option called as an other Linux and I selected the version as Linux Ubuntu. Click on the next, any name you can give. What I did is I just, instead of saying that, I said, which is going to be Ubuntu_new. And just click on the next and click on the finish. Next and click on the finish. Now what you do now is we can get it once again. So click on the edit virtual machine settings. Then what you do is just increase or decrease the RAM size as you require. If you have sufficient 8 GB RAM, leave it 4 GB. No need to change it. But in the case if you have a 4 GB, decrease it to 2 GB. Okay. Next processor count is 2. Only CD and DVD. Hard disk already we given 20 GB. Already we given the hard disk. CD or a DVD, what you do is use the ISO image file. Click on the browse. Whatever the ISO file we downloaded from the Ubuntu website, select the file. The same file actually, guys. Click on open and click on OK. Now very simple. Just click on the play virtual machine. Just click on the play virtual machine, guys. Play virtual machine. It will take some time, guys. It will take some time. Nothing to do. Everything is going to be next procedure only. Everything is going to be next procedure only we are going to do, guys. It is starting. Let it complete. No need to do anything. Just it will continue it. But being it is a virtual machine, it's a little bit confusion for you because we are working with a different machine here now. See there, we can see this kind of a screen. You can make it full screen. I'll show you all the things actually. Let it happen. It has to start. It is starting. Just a minute. It has been hanged up. Yeah, guys. Yeah, it will start up, guys. It won't take any. It may take some time, but it is going to be starting up. First time, right? It is going to be taking some time. So leave it. It will just take some time actually. Very easy. Only the startup time, only some time it will take it, but it is not a complicated one. It will start up. It will try to start up actually. Let's wait. It will load. It is loading. Yeah. So see guys, it has been open. So it has been got started. So nothing to do. Just it's taking some time. For the first time, it is taking some time. And this is going to be the home. It has been got started. You can see that clearly. So we have got, which is going to be the Ubuntu, the screen. We have been got it actually. We got the Ubuntu screen. See, it is loading. Let's wait for some time, guys. It will happen. It will continue. It will continue the process. Right. So see guys, it is going to be something like in a different system. So it is completely like a different system. It is going to be there. Okay. So it is asking some options. So can say something like remind me later. It is not relevant to that. It is taking some time actually. Normally my system, I have been working from some other applications, right? That may be also reason it has been taking some time. Let's wait. It will do it. See, it is loading. It is loading. Yeah. Now you can see the screen, guys. You can see the screen. It will start up. So it will ask you, do you want to try? Do you want to install? According to that, we can do the application actually. So today it's taking some time. Actually, it won't take that much time generally because in the previous classes, we have been running some other applications also. I told you, so I will be working mostly with the Python and all these things. I have been run some applications earlier before the session. That is also the reason it has been a little bit slow, but let us continue it. Let us continue it. Otherwise, again, we have to start from the beginning. Just wait. Yeah. Right, guys. It has been starting. It is starting the installation. You can see the screen. So we have got the install screen. Still, it is loading actually. It will say try Ubuntu or do you want to install the Ubuntu? So we have to specify that. So see guys, there what it is asking here is very clearly try Ubuntu. So it is going to be saying try Ubuntu or just we want to install the Ubuntu. So go for which is going to be install the Ubuntu guys. Just click on the, just with your mouse, you can just click here. Okay, so click here guys, it will continue. Just a few options it will ask you, just like what is the location, what is the username you require. You have to remember the username and password because that username and password only we are going to use this. So some few points it will ask you, we have to select it. Selecting the language, everything is next process only guys. First option is we selected the install Ubuntu, then I'm selecting the language, default is already selected, which is going to be English US, and which is going to be the language is going to be US. Simply click on continue. Just click on next, continue. That's not next, it is continue the option. In Windows, mostly we'll have next. Here we are having the option like can continue. Next, it is going to be normal installation. All these are default options, guys. No need to do anything. So just do the normal installation only. If you want, install some third-party softwares also require some kind of an Wi-Fi hardware in additional formats. It's not required, but if you select it, it will take a little bit more time. It will take it. You select the option, don't select the option, does not matter. Okay. So just click on the continue. So again, download updates while running the Ubuntu. If there is an updates are there, those also will be there. It's not mandatory, but just you do the normal installation. So default option is as it is. Click on the continue, guys. Click on the continue. So first I selected the install, then I selected the language, and then we have been selected the option, which is going to be, so what are the options you want to install it actually. Click on the continue button, guys. Right. We click on the continue. Actually, it won't take that much time, but maybe for some reason it is taking some time, guys. So after that, finally, this is the last step, guys. This is going to be the last step, what we can see. The one which we can see, nothing to do, which is going to be erase the disk and install Ubuntu. So don't think that something it is going to erase from your system. Nothing is going to be erased here. So it is anyhow working on the virtual machine. So nothing happens to your system, guys. So no need to worry about that. Just click on the install now. This will take some time, guys. This will take some time. So it's already 8:40. Maybe 15-20 minutes it will take, guys. Today today my system is also a little bit slow. It may be due to better it is to be I have to restart the machine, but I didn't restart the machine. That's maybe also reason it's taking some time. Okay, for the timing we'll do it. So click on the install now. So it will take some time, guys, 15-20 minutes. You can do that. That's it, guys. Apart from that, nothing is going to be there. So if you can see, just click on nothing to do, just click on the continue. Just click on the continue. Only thing is, just after the installation is completed, it may ask you like what is your username and passwords you require. So just enter some username and password, whatever you require. Plus, please note it down. What is the username you have been entered and what is the password you have been entered actually. So even the location it is asking. So just click on the continue. So location is going to be continue. So by default, it's selected Kolkata. It's not like Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai. It's not like that. It is selecting the name like a Kolkata. It is going to be selecting. Just click on continue. Because nothing is there. I installed it. What is the language you want to select? What type of installation? I told you, no. What is your username? Give some username, guys. So I'm giving some username. Let us say Vamsi Krishna, my name. And after that, what is your virtual machine name? If you want, you can edit, guys. If you want, you can edit. I given Vamsi-machine. Username is Vamsi. Enter some password. So remember the password, guys. Okay. So make a note of the password if you require. So whatever the password you have been entered. So please check out whether your caps is in on, caps is in off. Okay. So if I don't verify that, you will enter something in capital case, but you will try it in lowercase. That's it, guys. Just click on the continue. Over, guys. So installation is not over. The installation steps has been started. Now it will start the installation. This will take a 15-20 minutes time. It is going to take, guys. Okay. Have a look at this. It is creating some files. So we can see that, but anyhow, today it was slow, but actually that will not be that much slow actually. You guys also can try the installation at the same time and you can verify it also. So it will take some time. It's going to be taking some time actually. Just click on next. Everything is continue. Nothing to do. Just a few parameters only we have been entered. Like what is the usernames? I entered those particular things. Apart from that, remaining is going to be just by continuing the option only. We can do it actually. Okay. So have a look into that. So it's going on. But anyhow, it was slow. It was really slow today. But no worries. We cannot start the procedure. Again, if I want, again, I have to restart the computer. Last time also in the same previous batch also, the same problem has been happened. So somewhere it has been hanged up. So if I restart the machine, I will disconnect from the meeting. So again, you have to wait for some time. And again, I have to start it actually. I have to start it. But it was slow. Actually. Today it was slow. Right. Let it happen, guys. Let it happen. So I'll tell you like today, if it is done, I'll show you the end process. I'll show you the end of the installation. In the case, if it is not happening, I'll tell you what we have to do. You can just proceed. I don't have a problem because up to 9:30, I don't have a class. Today, anyhow, we'll complete that installation and then go. But it has been still taking some lot of time. But something, if you see, the screen has been changed, right? The screen has been changed. So you should also know how to work with the virtual machine. So you can see here, you can just make it like a normal mode, which is going to be It is currently in the full screen mode. Actually, it is in full screen mode. I can make it full screen. So if you want, I can get it into normal screen like this actually. So just like application, this is my Windows. You can see that this is my Windows and this is going to be my whatever the Linux I'm going to be installing right now actually. Right now I'm installing it. See there? This is going to be just like an application. It is running on my system. It's running just like an application. It is running. If you want to maximize the screen on the VMware tool, we have this option. So we can see the option here, guys, which is going to be enter the full screen mode. If I just click on that, it will just become like the full screen. It will happen. Yes, it is happening, guys. It's copying the files. But today it was slow, but we'll wait for some time and we'll complete off the installation procedure. And I'll also show you how to log in. Also. I'll show you some small settings will be there now. After logging in, I'll show you some settings also. So we can work with the settings actually. Maybe it may take another 5 minutes, guys. Let us complete off. That's it, guys. Actually, even no worries. Just only thing is, I just want to show you what you have to do at the end of the installation. So normally in our case, normally in our system, what happens once it is installed, the system will restart it. Here also, it will restart the virtual machine. You need not to restart your complete computer. Your computer need not to be restarted. Only the virtual machine. That itself is a computer, guys. Now, whatever we are installing is nothing but another computer. Just if you restart the virtual machine, that means that the virtual machine system is going to be getting restarted. So normally after installation of softwares, we have to restart the machine. Same as it is here also, we are going to do the same thing, guys. Let's wait for another 5 minutes, guys. Let's wait for another 5 minutes. And then if still it's not taking more time, then we'll look into that. So let's wait for another 5 minutes, guys. Let it complete. Yeah, Raju, actually, I have been informed right yesterday I think for Rajesh, I think it is almost at the end. Configuring the hardware means it will be at the last. We'll check Raju, if we can actually have a class at 9:30. So it's not possible to have it 9 o'clock. Otherwise, we'll try to make it at 8:30 to 9:30. Otherwise, if it is possible, I'll check it out with the possibility, because most of the people has been not joined actually. I'll check it out. At least I'll try to make it 8:30, because 9:30 I have a class. Another session was there is a data science class actually. So I'll check it out. I'll try to find it off. Like if it is possible, we'll make it into 8:30 if it is possible, at least. Right. So it's taking some time. Okay, I'll do one thing, guys. I'll do one thing. You can complete, just wait for, and I will wait for, because I have a class at 9:30. So no problem. We'll continue. Let it happen. Today, just we'll complete off it and we'll go ahead actually. It's almost all done. It's almost all done. So it copied the file. Now it is installing, guys. It is now installing. Yeah, who has been already registered, they will share you the drive link, guys. They will be sharing a link to you. Directly, they'll give the access to your drive. You can check in your drive once. Okay. So to the Google Drive, they will share you the link directly. Okay. So let's wait for another couple of minutes. I think it's going on. Let's complete off further today and then we'll leave. Otherwise, what happens here is after the ending, what we have to do. So I'll tell you some small steps. So let it complete off. Yeah, yesterday I told you, right, Nanda? Yesterday I told you how to install, how to download. It's very simple. You can just go to the Ubuntu, we can just go to the linux.com and then from there you can just download it. Download is very easy. So I'll show you once again. So go to linux.org, go to linux.org and there I have told you to download it. I have told you to download, right? Yesterday only discussed. Okay, not a problem. So go to linux.org and go to download the Linux. Download the Linux. So there we have the Ubuntu. So download the Ubuntu. It will go to ubuntu.com. There you can see the download option is there. There you can see get Ubuntu desktop. So just you have to download this. That's it. Download 22.04.04.2, which is the LTS. That is what we have been downloaded. Once if you download, it will take some time because 4.6 GB file will be there. So once it is downloaded, you can see the ISO file. We can find it off. So in the downloads folder, you can see, guys, it is going to be, this is a file. Where is my, this is a file. .iso file will be there. So what you have to do is you have to just run your virtual machine, and in the virtual machine, it automatically, it is going to do that actually. That is the one. So I think configure in the hardware, I think it is almost all, it is the end. So you can just maximize this window. It's actually, I didn't restarted my machine, right? That's the reason it's for slow. It would be better if I have restarted the machine. It would be better. It would be a little bit fast. But now from morning it was running, so I didn't restarted the machine. So that is the reason why it is taking a long time. It is taking, guys. I think it is almost all done. We'll finish off it. So once the installation is done, it will itself will show you we have to restart it. So no need to restart your machine. As I said that, click on the restart. Virtual machine will again restart. Your virtual machine will be restarted. That is the only thing we have to do, guys. It's taking a lot of time for us. Actually, last class it didn't take that much time. 10-15 minutes it will take, but not more than that. Yes, Rajesh, is it done for you? Previously, you said you are configuring the hardware. Is it done for you, Rajesh? So guys, I think it's taking some time. So I will install it. So you can do, guys, you can we can end up the session for today. So what it will do, guys, once installation is done, it will ask you to restart your computer. So I think it is going on. Okay, we'll do that. It will ask you to restart your virtual machine, not your Windows operating system. Just we have to click on the restart. It automatically restart your virtual machine automatically. Tomorrow is 8 o'clock. From tomorrow on, it is 8 o'clock, guys. It is 8 to 9 is the class timing. Already we have some batch of people who already joined earlier. Now they completed installation. So we want to merge all of you with that particular batch. I'll check it out 8:30 because I have not yet confirmed. I'll confirm it. I have to talk to my team and then I will check it out because already 8 o'clock people already there. Otherwise, we'll ask everybody to join at 8:30. I'll just check it out tomorrow. I'll let you know. My team will update you. Yeah, you do one thing, guys. It's already 9:15. So you do one thing. Once the end of the installation is over, directly it will ask you, do you want to, installation is completed, you have to restart the machine. So just click on the restart. It will restart the virtual machine once again. And again, it will log in. You will get your login name, whatever the login name you have been given, and just enter the password, whatever the password you have been entered, and it will complete off the installation. Once the installation is done, guys, what you have to do is you can restart your computer. That means which one you have to restart? Your virtual machine only we have to restart. Then what you can see is, guys, can you see one option here now? There is a power button was there. I think now it is not enabled. Yeah. There you will be having the option called as an power off logout. There we will be having the option called as an, actually there is a power off will be there. We have not yet got because currently its installation is process going on, or else I'll tell you a simple technique only. Just we can better to go for the option is here on the VMware player. We can see 3 options are there. So I'll tell you just simply you can use the option called as an, restart the guest, shut down the guest. What is this suspend guest? I'll tell you later. For the timing, you can do one thing, shut down the guest actually. Okay. So do the shut down the guest. Once it is completed, just shut down the guest actually, guys. Okay. What we have to do in the next class, I'll tell you the application. In the next class, I'll tell you the thing. So let's wait for another 2 minutes of time. It is almost all done. Better if I show you, you can understand. Otherwise, we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. It's taking some time, guys. So we'll do one thing. Let us, what's going on again? Okay, we'll do one thing, guys. We'll end up the session for today and we'll continue tomorrow. You can do the same procedure. Just click on the restart as I told you. And once it is restarted, what you do is once again, it will restart. And then what you can do is it will ask you the username and it will show you the username. Just click on that, enter the password. So just log in. And after logging in, what you do is from the virtual machine, you can just click on the option called as an shutdown guest, or at the top, you can see this button. In this button also, we'll have the option called as an, which is going to be, we are having the shutdown option will be there. Right now, you didn't get it, but once the installation is done, we'll get the shutdown button will be there. I will leave it and I'll show you tomorrow. Okay. So that is going to be the one which we can do. So complete off. If you have any problem, I will discuss it in the tomorrow's class, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, but still it is taking some time. It appears like another 5-10 minutes it may take it actually. So already 9:15 was the time. So we'll end it for today and we'll continue the tomorrow's class. You guys can continue the installation procedure. Continue, guys. Okay. Bye. Tomorrow timing is 8 o'clock as of now. My team will update you. They will send you the mails or they will make a calls to you, send the messages. 8 or 8:30. We'll check it out. We'll check it out because some people are asking for 9:30 p.m. So most of the people only the previous batch was already joined at 8 p.m. I'll just check it out. At least I'll try to balance them by taking 8:30 to 9:30. I'll take that class. Okay. For tomorrow, my team will update you. Either it is 8 or 8:30, my team will update you. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. We'll continue tomorrow.